Okay, today we're doing the Python problem. It's by me, Kaylin, and Oliver. Now we're going to go to the next slide.
Pythons are a problem because of their taste for basically any native Floridian species. And because there's not really any creatures big enough to hunt, the two things result in rapidly increasing in population, which kill off important species for the ecosystem to remain stable. Now we'll move on to the next slide.
Human introducing the python. Floridians are quite the fans of exotic species. This includes snakes. People brought pythons from Southeast Asia as pets, but they escaped, and because of that, they are now an invasive species.
You see, this is a graph. So, like, the python sightings, they've gotten worse. You see that? That's bad. 12 to 3,201 in modern, well, it's not modern age, 2024. But, yeah, pretty bad. So, like, we need to fix that, or else we'll, like, die. I have no idea how long we're supposed to have this, like how many minutes, because we kind of forgot how long it's supposed to go, but that's okay. Anyway, so as you can see, 2005, 3,254. Yeah, pretty bad. Okay, next slide.
This data set, it shows how each population of native species are dying because pythons are just killing them all off. And there's nothing we can do about it. Well, actually, there is something we can do about it. We have to prevent this from happening. On the next slide.
This chart shows us the effectiveness of what we can do to prevent such the cataclysmic event, such as manual removal, python detection dogs, radio transmitter, biological control, bounty program, and habitat modification.
As you can see, the summed up portion of the graphs, you can basically see that python sightings are increasing. This is bad, guys. Bad. Can you say bad? B-A-D. Additionally, the mammal and bird populations have been decreasing, and that is not getting any healthier, Have you seen the birds? They cannot survive pythons. They're not built like that. So I guess, really? Not gonna let me say next slide?
Solutions. I mean, there's at least 3 solutions here. But some of the ones that we can name are, we can send out hunters to manually intervene with the snake overpopulation. Because hunters will kill off the snakes, and that's good for the environment. And then Judas pythons, who will find the females and allow us to kill them off. We can just use them as hunting dogs, hunt out all the females and then kill them off so that no more reproduction, okay? And then we can genetically modify GMO a species that these snakes consume to have a poison of sorts in their body and just kill them off from burning their insides out, per se. On to the next slide.
The best solution we could find was the Judas pythons. The reason that we think this is the best is because this solves the problem because it targets the females and allows us to not spend tons of resources on using hunters, because I believe it's $1,000 $100 for every snake that you bring in the Florida Everglades, which is expensive. And although it is not the fastest, it is way less expensive, more ecological, and way more ecological friendly. As shown in the graphs before, it says most of our other shows most of the other methods could be dangerous to the ecosystem or would take too long to have a large impact. Also, it shows that this is a very easy strategy to implement. While yes, it is somewhat expensive at about, I think, $1.1 million, with it to make sure that the forests of Florida are safe, secure, and a good place for animals.
In all, there are many environmental things affected by the pythons in Florida. Now,